So I need your help because false flagging has gotten to the point that even deleted live streams, they're getting hit. I'm making this because I want to bring awareness to an issue. I don't want you contacting anyone here. I just want you to spread this information far and wide, and thank you. So on November the 3rd, I had an already deleted live stream get struck. Yeah, that's right. Already deleted material, meaning I removed the material on the 2nd, it was struck on the 3rd, and things, they just got even crazier from there. See, if you look this up, you'll notice something glaring here. Under the Actions tab, there is typically an appeal button. Well, if you check this out both in desktop mode and in studio mode, you notice Actions, content deleted by user. Because this content was deleted, you are unable to appeal it. Now, you and we're going to talk about this and much, much more today. And this is a problem for many people out there. So I hope you'll spread this around, show it to everyone, make sure that everyone is aware of this. Because essentially, the place I find myself in, if I live stream and leave my item up, or even if I make it private or unlisted, it gets mass flagged enough that that's a 100% chance it getting taken down. Well, now I can't delete something because after the fact, it may get taken down as well. I'm sure other people, they find themselves in this situation as well. Yeah, fun times, huh? Fun times indeed. Oh, man. So, hey there to all you fine folks on this fine day, by the way. I hope you are doing excellently. And as far as that live stream goes, I want to point something out to you right from go. You see all of the topics that are mentioned right there? Well, every single item, it can either be sourced to the mainstream media, it can be sourced to the Australian Senate, or it can be sourced to the UK trial of 2020, all of which are publicly available. Anybody can look them up. So we're not talking about anything that's private. We're talking about upcoming trial items for a Hollywood celebrity. And I'm going to show you that right now. See, as far as that first item is concerned, you'll notice a certain person, you'll notice a certain organization mentioned, and this, it's coming from the Daily Mail. There are other places that are reporting this too, but the Daily Mail, they note exclusive. A certain nameless person is under investigation for perjury in again, you see that organization there, back probe into claims she lied to Australian officials after smuggling her dogs into the country in 2015. Now, from that same exact article, you have sourcing listed. They note exactly who opened that case up, who exactly contacted that certain organization, who they've been talking to. We know, by the way, that's two people, Kevin Murphy and Kate James, and then they talk about what that could actually mean. Now, I discussed this too. I discussed what it could mean potentially, what I thought it would mean, because it's more of a career hit than it's actually any kind of sentencing coming in. And as far as the information that they say that Kevin Murphy is turning over, emails and all of that stuff, all of it is publicly available at places like nickwallace.com. Nick Wallace is a journalist. He was there at the UK trial. You can see all of the witness statements here. If you scroll down a little bit, you'll find Kate James. You'll find Kevin Murphy. And again, all of the information that they're looking at, everything that they wanted to subpoena, all of it has been publicly available at least for a year. But some of this information, it has been around since 2016. The main thing that we discussed that night, though, was a hearing coming from the Australian Senate. You can see this. They uploaded it themselves. They uploaded it into two parts. They're basically around 5 hours each. One of them, though, part 2, it has 12 minutes talking about a certain nameless person, where you have this senator here basically grilling all of these organizations, saying, why the heck hasn't anything happened yet? We have 12 months and counting. Do I need to do something myself? Do I need to try to get this remedied? And he's told, no, we have this under investigation. You have a lot of things explained in that. And again, we talked about this. We talked about what it meant and so much more. Now, like I was saying earlier, the reason that I take live streams down is because if I leave them available, when I say available, they can be public. That means everyone can find it. You can just go in and search it. If I unlist it, meaning you found the link to it, somehow had it before I turned it off, that's the only way you can find it. Or if I make them private, the mass flagging while we're live is so intense that it may take the thing down anyway. You'll notice this same topic, by the way, it was flagged 6 months earlier. I actually had this reinstated at the time too. But yeah, that's how bad things are. Now, I've complained about this too, to no avail, by the way. Essentially, I have to take the material down right after I cut it off. So essentially, it's go live, you cut it off, you delete the material right away. In an archive channel, they can pick it up. Interestingly, I don't run the archive channels. They're not attached to me in any way, shape, or form, but they're okay. When they put up my same material, they're not harassing anybody. They're not cyberbullying. No, when I keep my own material up, that's somehow a problem. No hate to them either. They can do whatever they want. I just find that to be remarkably crazy. Still, like I said, it's worked for about 6 months. And then when you have that topic re-roll around, talking about Australia, again, boom, get a strike for that. Again, you can see the policy reason right there. Harassment and cyberbullying. Now, the craziest thing about striking deleted material is how the rules basically treat that. Because when you look at deleted material and you think about strikes, basically the rules treat this as deleted after the fact. If you get struck on the 3rd, you decide to delete it on the 4th. Basically, that's not going to take away your strike, right? Well, apparently, if something gets hit that's already been deleted, it gets treated the exact same way, with you being told that you're not going to be able to review it in any way, shape, or form. You can see that right here. Content deleted by the user. By deleting this content, you won't be able to appeal it. Now, like I was saying, that's the view from desktop. This is the view from studio. Again, the crazy thing, affected content. You have content that is not available. So even if I could, hypothetically, go in and appeal this stuff, I can't go in and tell them, this timestamp right here, this is where this comes from, this is where the other comes from. I can't go in and make a case for it. And they're telling me, even if I found another way to get to it to myself, this has already been deleted. So can I really appeal it? Now, luckily, I have help with this. It's still being looked into, but this is an absolutely crazy thing. Again, I'm covering all of this stuff out of the media. I'm covering it out of the Australian Senate. All of that stuff there, again, it is impeccably sourced. And even though that's happening, you still have this problem. Systemically, it starts with mass flagging. You have people that use bots to flag people because you're talking about their favorite celebrity. How dare you cover a case? And yeah, it just gets worse from there. But anyway, I wanted to bring this to people's attention because this is a crazy situation. It's a situation that is exacerbated. Another situation. I'm already having problems with one, and I'm sure I can't be the only person having this issue. But anyway, I'm going to leave it here. I hope you'll spread this around. If you want to help out the channel too, there are links in the description. But yeah, thank you for looking at this. Thank you for listening to it. You notice why material was flagged both times, by the way. That seems a little crazy too in those I showed you. But yeah, anyway, let me know what you think about it. Make sure you share this stuff around again, and thank you in advance.